What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The first special event in Invincible Guarding the Globe is upon us, and it comes in the form of Alan the Alien. The Alan event runs for a total of 5 days, and you can see the remaining time of the event here. Now, there's honestly not a whole lot to this event. As far as I know, it's just another GDA Ops type of event, and the only way you're able to get entries to this event is collecting the 2 daily passes they give you for logging in every day. Any of the other missions here will just net you the resources needed to do the pulls in the event shop. Taking a look at the event shop, the event banner will be right in between the recruitment banner and the equipment banner. The event banner will work just like the regular recruitment banner. You get your refreshes every hour, and it does cost 50 resources to roll one time, or you can spend the big bulk amount and get all 5 at once. Taking a look at the GDA Ops, we can actually scope out the types of enemies we'll be facing. We have Invincible, Omni-Man, Alan, the Flax Leader, Adam Eve, and Damien. My personal recommendation would be just to take your strongest units and power your way through. But if you want that extra edge in the fight, these will be the units I would suggest. Starting off with a support unit, Red Rush would be a great support for this fight. Besides his 4th skill giving invincibility, his 2nd skill also gives the passive that grants extra crit damage when fighting against Viltrumites. And on the enemies list, we've got 2 of them. And the attacking characters I would recommend using with Red Rush: Bulletproof, Shrinking Ray, and Omni-Man. More so Omni-Man, because the utility he brings to the team as a whole is better, and he also grants the entire team Life Leech with his 2nd skill's passive, because we have humans in the fight. As for defender characters, Immortal is not a terrible choice here, mainly for his 2nd skill passive, which grants defense to your entire team if you're fighting against the Viltrumite. And if we take a quick look at our enemy list there, the main damage dealers will both be Viltrumites. You could also run Monster Girl as well for her ability to dispel shields with her basic attack, since the only support there is Adam Eve. Luckily, I also found a kind soul on Reddit that posted the skill set of Alan, as I unfortunately haven't gotten him myself yet. But taking a quick glance at his skills, his first ability, Space Souvenir, has Alan grabbing a giant rock from space and throwing it at the furthest enemy. It deals 600% damage of Alan's defense as area damage, and it also taunts all the enemies hit for 2 seconds. Now, I'm not sure of the math on the damage of this skill yet, but it sounds crazy high. And I also don't know how effective the taunt will be yet, because depending on the radius of the skill, if he throws it at the furthest enemy and it has a small area of effect, you're more than likely only going to be taunting one character, usually just the attacker in the back or the healer in the back as well. For Alan's 2nd skill, Mental Workout, he increases allies' energy damage and energy resistance by 20% when fighting against heroes from the world beyond. This may sound like an amazing skill, but right now, besides Alan himself, there's really only Damien Darkblood and the 2 Flaxian units as heroes from the world beyond. So your mileage for this skill could be very limited, but when it takes effect, oh boy, you better buckle up. Here's where Alan gets a little disgusting. His 3rd skill, Adaptation, when Alan has only 1 hit point left, he heals himself for 10% of his health and receives a healing over time of 145% of his self-defense for 5 seconds. It has a cooldown of 60 seconds, which is a pretty long time, but this is basically a second chance kind of ability, and you probably won't need to use this more than once anyway. Last and most definitely not least, Alan's 4th skill, Evolution. When Alan's HP goes below 10%, he receives a 20% attack and defense increase for 5 seconds. This ability, combined with his 3rd skill to instantly heal him back up, makes him a pretty deceptively tanky, taunting, probably heavy damage dealing monster of a defender. So, do I think Alan is power creeped? For sure. Will he get nerfed? For sure. It seems like Ubisoft has been nerfing and buffing characters pretty willy-nilly over the past few days, so We won't really know honestly for sure how any of these characters will play till the dust starts to settle. And I really wish I had more to talk to you guys about, but this event doesn't really have much more to it than that. So, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.